All too often people get hurt on the job, and all too often the real pain comes when they try to get the benefits they're entitled to without the help of an attorney. Richard Griffin of the Griffin Law Firm joins us now to talk about that. So that's a big problem.
It is. It is. People get hurt on the job, and you really have to do some things. You immediately need to notify your employer. You immediately need to get to a workers' comp doctor unless you need emergency care. You need to file a WC-14 notice of claim. There's a lot of things that you aren't going to know what to do. Giving me a call means that we're going to take care of all that right from the beginning.
So you had a client who had a problem because he didn't call you first.
Yes, he was a really nice fellow, and he was a firefighter. He had the alarm goes off. He runs with his heavy equipment. He tries to pull up onto the fire truck, and he feels a tear in his shoulder. Well, he ends up needing treatment. He can't work. He thinks things are going okay, and he's going to handle it himself, which is a huge mistake. And just as soon as he gets released to light duty, the doctor kind of slows down on the treatment, they stop his benefits, and he knows he's in trouble. At that point, he starts making phone calls, and attorneys are not as interested in the case he's not receiving those benefits. They think, well, maybe he's waited too long. He gave us a call at 877-PAIN-LAW, and we saw that there was real value there. He needed to have a rotator cuff surgery, and we fought to get that for him because these adjusters are going to try to say no to the benefits, the weekly checks you need. They're going to try to say no to the medical. We made sure he got that, and then we were able to get him a $50,000 settlement as well.
I think we have some video.
We do.
Let's hear what he's had to say.
Mainly, communication with my employer. It really seemed that they were out to sewer me, to torpedo my attempts to get what was owed to me. And now I'm permanently disabled, and I have no inner workings of the law. I don't know any of that. I was turned away by other law firms, insulted by law firms, given up hope. I mean, truly defeated. And then I decided to take a chance and call the Griffin Law Firm, and everything worked out better than I had hoped.
Given up hope.
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty dramatic.
And it's very, very common. When you get hurt on the job and you can't work, a lot of times the relationship with the employer goes downhill very, very quickly. And so if you don't get help, you're going to have an adjuster saying no, no, no. You're going to have an employer saying come back to work whether you now. And if you can't do it, you could end up losing your job. You could end up not getting the benefits and the medical treatment you need. So making that phone call is very, very important.
Tell me about the issue of timing and why that's so important.
Well, the timing of a workers' comp case is going to be very, very important because at the beginning of the case, you're going to have a situation where you just get hurt, you get the treatment that you need, they identify the injuries, they take you off work, well, the value starts going up. Well, at some point, you maybe have injections, you have the surgery, you're receiving those benefits, but the doctor says, hey, go back to work light duty, go back to work regular duty, and the treatment stops. Well, the value was very low here, it goes up, and then it goes back down. So there's a huge element of timing. The quicker you call me at 877-PAIN-LAW, the better. You can call at any point, and we can get in there just like we did for that gentleman. But if you wait too long and you're back at work and there's no need for more medical treatment, you're settling based on the exposures they have to future medical treatment, to future weekly checks, and to your impairment benefits. So if you wait to the very end of the case, they've already paid for most of that.
But you can see how people do that because they're getting pressure from the adjuster who's saying no, they're getting pressure from their employer who's saying come back.
Right.
So it doesn't hurt to make a phone call.
It doesn't, and it's free, and you can find out what your case is worth. You can find out what you're entitled to that they're not currently paying you. It's very, very important. Regardless of when it is, if you are still needing treatment and you're out of work, you need to give us a call at 877-PAIN-LAW.
So glad that firefighter did that.
Yes.
Thanks, Richard. Don't forget to get the help you need. Contact the Griffin Law Firm. Call 877-PAIN-LAW. You can also log on to 877painlaw.com.